For triceps, now it extends the elbow, okay? So it extends the elbow. How can I do elbow extension against gravity? How can I do elbow extension against gravity? Got great, right in the back there. So elbow extension against gravity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stabilize, but when I stabilize, remember, this is your tricep. I can't stabilize like this. And I can't really get a good handle on trying to stabilize this way. So when you stabilize, what you're going to want to do is stabilize by holding on to her epicondyles, her lateral medial epicondyles, without interfering with the joint itself. But I stabilize there. My hand is completely free of her triceps here. She starts with her elbow flexed. And all I'm going to ask her to do is reach up towards the ceiling. Elbow extension against gravity. That's fair. One more time, go all the way down. Reach up, elbow extension against gravity. That's fair. For good and normal, you stay close to end range, but not quite, because they can lock their elbow into position. So what we do is we take them just a few degrees off of full elbow extension. It's like 10, 15 degrees here. What we don't want is you're applying resistance down here. It's got to be up here in this position. Now, what I want you to do is hold it there. Don't let me push you down. So I'm going to continue to stabilize, and I'm going to apply my resistance at her distal forearm. She's trying to hold extension. What direction am I pushing her in? Flexion. Exactly. I want you to hold it there. Don't let me push you down. Hold it, hold it, hold it. That would be for good and normal. So while she's trying to hold extension, I'm trying to push her down in flexion. So again, for fair, relax for a second. I'm going to stabilize at her lateral medial epicondyles. We'll start with her elbow in flexion. I'm going to ask her for fair, which is full range of motion against gravity. Raise your hand up towards the ceiling. That's fair. For good and normal, I'm just going to bring her about 10, 15 degrees off of full extension. I want her to just hold that position. The magic words are hold it, hold it, hold it. And while she does, I'm applying gradual resistance. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And that would be for good or for normal. Okay, for poor, how can I do elbow extension for poor? How can I extend the elbow in a gravity lessened position? Yes?
Have her arm like this.
Yeah, that's perfect. So I start with her elbow flexed because I'm looking at elbow extension. I stabilize here at the condyles again. I'm just going to support it her distal forearm. And all I'm going to ask her to do is bring your hand straight out. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. Great. That's poor. Again, go back in. One more time. Reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. That's poor. I'm not helping her. I'm just supporting her distal forearm. One more time. Reach out. Reach out. That's poor. For trace, I'll do the same thing. For trace, I'll do the same thing, except now I'm going to put my hand right on her triceps. Try to push out. Try to push out. Try. And if she can't do it there, I'm going to bring her arm out a little bit here and try to push out. Push, 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 push. So I'll put her in different positions. Close to end range, mid-range, even out here. Does that help her push out a little bit? Or can I at least feel muscle contraction? That would be trace. What's your triceps insert onto? What's the insertion of the triceps? Yes?
The olecranon, possibly?
The olecranon. Yeah, what's the nerve? What is the nerve? Yes? Radial nerve. It's radial nerve. So you've got to really tighten up on your anatomy, because we want to come around and be able to test you on anatomy, but if you haven't even looked at it, you should be looking at, whenever I lecture, whatever those muscles are, those are the muscles you should go home and try to stay on top of to make sure you come in, because that's old news. Anatomy's old news.